Hello, new paper crafter. Do you have a 2.5 by 6 inch of pretty pattern paper that is pretty on both sides? I have some ideas for you to make a beautiful card. I'm Sylvie from sylviestamps.com. Follow me to my table. Welcome to my table. I have already cut my 2.5 by 6 inch piece of designer series paper into 1/2 inch strips. So I have 5 strips. And I've tried to keep them in order, but in this case, it doesn't really matter if they are in order or not, because it's such a mixed image here. This is part of the, I forget the name, Fancy Flora. Yeah, Fancy Flora Designer Series paper. Okay, so first of all, I have a piece here that is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, of paper cardstock that coordinates with my pretty paper here. So I'm going to take this strip here and I'm actually going to tear the end. I know, we don't, tearing gives it kind of an uneven look, and I'm going to fold it like that and I'm going to glue it right away onto my piece of cardstock here. So it's going to be a little bit random, and no two cards are going to be exactly the same. And even if you're not exactly straight, it's okay. So I'm going to tear on this end a little bit here, and I'm going to fold this one a little more, and maybe fold this one too, the other direction. So it's going to make it a little shorter, which is what you want. You don't want all the strips exactly the same length or anything like that. That's part of the charm of this card here. Okay, then this one, let's cut a big chunk here and then a small chunk here. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I like that. We won't fold this one, we'll just have some tears. Okay, and I'm spacing them more or less equally, but again, it's pretty forgiving kind of a card here. Okay, tear here, tear here. Let's fold both of those, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fold them different direction. Some adhesive here. And we'll put that about here. Okay, so that's why you need your paper to be pretty on both sides. Okay, how are we going to do this one? Let's tear this way and do a little fold. And we'll measure that a little bit more. Where do I want it? About here, and then fold it maybe this way. Here we go. Let's try that. Put that over here maybe. There we go, so they don't interfere with each other. Okay, so that's my basic panel here. And now I'm going to do a greeting. So I've chosen the thanks from the Sentimental Park. I really like the font of that. You have other images. I like too that you can combine the sentiments. Thanks for all the wonderful thing you do. Thanks, thinking of you, and a big U here, changing the font. So by the way, if you like this video, make sure that you like it on YouTube, that you subscribe to the channel, and set the reminder to all so you're notified when I post a new video and or when I go live as well. I have started doing that, and this is a new thing that I'm trying to do, so you want to be notified of that. So make sure you put the little bell to all. Okay, and I'm going to stamp my greeting here, and I'm using, of course, a Fresh Freesia ink because that's what coordinates with my cardstock and coordinates with the colors in my pattern paper here, my designer series paper from Stampin' Up. And I love that, all the coordination that Stampin' Up offers. Okay, and I think I'm just going to kind of angle the ends here a little bit. We want to leave it fairly long, so I'm going to go like that. Okay, here we go, all my little pieces. And let's put it all in the card first. So here's my card base. That's the usual 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Fold it in half, and I like to use my bone folder to have a nice crisp fold. So just so we see a little bit what it's going to look like, I have die cut a piece of greenery here from the Forever Flourishing dies, which is retiring at the time of this video here. So if you want to get it now. And it's this piece here, and I die cut it out of the gold and rose gold, this metallic paper. So again, that's retiring as well. So this is kind of what I had in mind here. So we're going to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on dimensionals. And I have other cards to show you as well with these ideas. And also I give, I send a PDF tutorial every Tuesday to my mailing list subscribers. So if you are interested in more tutorials and tutorials that you can save on your computer or print, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. I will have the link in the description below. So make sure you do that. Okay, and I'm just using glue dots here in strategic places to adhere this piece of greenery here. That will really add to our card. I'm going to add it here. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, I like that. Okay, and then this piece here, my panel here, I'm going to put on dimensionals as well. Okay, and I will have the link to all the supplies I used as well. The link to the store. And when you place a $40 order during the month of April 2023, you can get my technique class for free. So keep that in mind. The technique class is, you can find the video in the live section of my channel. Okay, now all we need is some bling here. So we'll use the pastel pearls, which are retiring as well. So I think I'm just going to put them around my greeting here. We'll put one here, and we'll put one over here. And I have some other ideas to show you with some of the card samples with this idea here. So just hold on a second. I'm going to clean my table a little bit. There we go. Okay, so here is another idea with the same Fancy Floor Designer Series paper, just one of the different sheets there. That's the same idea. Here's another one with the Texture Chic Designer Series paper, and this one as well. So those are, you know, kind of the same pattern here. Now, if you've cut some strips, here are a couple of other ideas that you can do with half-inch strips. You can put them at an angle like that and make a completely different card. But the same idea with 5-inch strip. Now, so these ones are cut cleanly and whatnot, versus these ones are torn and folded, but those give you ideas on what to do with a small piece of Designer Series paper and make a beautiful card. We will see you next time. Bye for now.